Exercise 1. Bibasal expansion of the rib cage for deep muscle corset support. Exercise 2. Resisted diaphragmatic breathing for mobility of the diaphragm and the 12th dorsal spine. This student is incorrectly implementing the lateral expansion of her rib cage based on these facts. 1. She is unconsciously lifting her chest upwards instead of consciously expanding her rib cage sideways. 2. Also, instead of her first consciously sensing the teacher's hands and then from the experience of that sensation attempt to expand her rib cage, she is thinking of expanding her rib cage but not actually doing it. If you watch her eyes carefully, you will see that she is feeling overwhelmed by her thinking and not by her feeling. And that last flick of her eyes as the teacher walks away explains it all. This student is incorrectly implementing the lateral expansion of her rib cage based on these facts. 1. She is also unconsciously lifting her chest upwards instead of consciously expanding her rib cage sideways. 2. She has kinesthetic difficulties in differentiating the movement of her rib cage from the movement of her belly. Additionally, she is unable to expand her rib cage independent of self-conscious breathing. This student is only partly correct in the implementation of the bibasal expansion of the rib cage because her intention of wanting to be correct is overriding the means whereby she can be correct, and as a result, she is prematurely lifting her chest upwards. This student is correctly implementing the bibasal expansion of a rib cage based on these facts. 1. Heightened kinesthetic state to start with. Instead of her wanting to be correct, she waits, listens, feels, and let it come. Look at her face and you will see what I mean. 2. She is expanding her rib cage from an internal instead of an external control mechanism. And this is what is in her mind. A. She surrenders and gives up her self-will. B. She feels the teacher's hands. C. She expands from the kinesthetic information provided by the teacher's hands. If you watch carefully, you will see that the same pattern of incorrect implementation of the bibasal expansion of the rib cage carried out by student 1, 2, and 3, and the same pattern of incorrect implementation carried out by student 4 in exercise 1 is being habitually repeated in the second exercise of resisted diaphragmatic breathing. To break it down in basic terms, student 1 panics and therefore reacts prematurely. Student 2 prematurely and reactively think instead of feel. Student 3 feels but unfortunately responds prematurely. Student 4 waits, listens, feels, and then responds.